I am so excited for today. I love e.l.f. Cosmetics. I've really become quite obsessed with them, and I never use that word obsessed, but I mean, do we think that I love e.l.f.? Minus the straw. Look at this. I love e.l.f. and they make it so easy to purchase. If something's $5 or $10, you're like, oh, I'll try it and see. It's so easy and it's so good. I will talk about some misses that they've come out with recently, but listen, most of it is hits in my book, especially this lip. I love this whole look. I love this whole look. I love e.l.f. And so I'm so glad you're here. Let's talk about their best sellers and what to me are hits and misses for mature skin. And I'm glad you're here. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I am Michelle Spieler. If you are new here, I'm a 30-year pro. I started doing freelance jobs in 1994. So I'm a 30-year professional makeup artist. I worked in the Hollywood industry starting in 2003. I learned how to work on high def, which high def camera shows all the flaws, more so than even the naked eye. So I translated that into how to teach women how to look good close up. We don't just do social media makeup here. I'm also the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass, a series of 23 videos on mature technique covering all products, all budgets. Check out the intro video. I always have a link, but the intro video is like a minute 45 seconds and it really explains more about my course, okay? I'm so glad you're here. I love e.l.f. Cosmetics. Again, I've been doing makeup 30 years. I love high end. I love Chanel, YSL, Dior. I love La Mer. I just bought a La Mer foundation. It's stunning. I love, clean beauty. I love Ma Beauty. I love Saint. I love Ilia. I love Kosas. I love makeup. It is such a passion of mine. But drugstore is really catching up, is it not? It's so good. And e.l.f. is king. They are king. They are slaying it in the drugstore. Their packaging is cheap. I wish things were labeled well so we could see what the shades were after we throw a box away. Some of you have told me how to do that, so I have my handy dandy magnifying glass. Thank you to my friend Jen Moss. So I'm just really impressed with e.l.f. I did a great video on my Bougie on a Budget series, which this would be part of. I did a whole e.l.f. makeup video, so you can always go watch that. And that was back during the awards ceremony, so I did a more soft glam look. Today I'm just kind of doing an effortless everyday look. I have to take my daughter to get her new ice skates. She's graduated up to another level. So I want to talk about hits and misses, and I'll just talk about them as I go along. And I'm going to cut this video a lot. If you know me, I talk a lot. I've over explained. My tribe loves that, but if you're new here, you might want a more succinct video. So I'm going to cut this into segments. Let me tell you what's on my face first of all. I don't love all of the e.l.f. skincare, but their cleansing balm I love. It comes in a big tub. This is the travel size. Comes in a big tub. I think it's like $14 or $15. You will have it forever. It is a great cleansing balm, and I can really get into my eye makeup and it just melts everything off. I love, love, love this cleansing balm. My number one cleansing balm is Perricone MD, but that's over $50 and this is far under 20, so superb. I also put this on today. I felt if I was doing e.l.f. makeup, I should do e.l.f. skincare, so I have on there Pure Skin Moisturizer, Dermatologist Developed, and it has oat milk and ceramides and niacinamide, and it's nice. It has a really nice slip to it, and I really like this. Then I went ahead and put on a regular SPF. Now I am going to use a little bit of the e.l.f. SPF, but this is super glowy and I didn't want this all over my face, and I wanted a 50 and this is a 30. So I did use another brand SPF. But I am going to use this, and you'll see how I'm going to use that in a minute because I love this. And on days where I don't want to wear much makeup and I just want to be glowy, this is so pretty. But if you don't like glowy, dewy, glassy skin, this is not for you. While we're on the subject of glowy, dewy, after I put on all of my skincare and my SPF, I put on their new Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I love this. It smells like watermelon. What I like about it, do you see how I just do it in my T-zone? This actually blurs pores. I'm really surprised. I put, especially right here, I'm like, where are my pores? This is amazing. Now, I always direct women to get the Power Grip. The Power Grip primer is about 10 bucks. The green one is their original. It's excellent. It's real sticky, tacky, so it grabs the makeup and keeps it there. Then they have the pink one, which has niacinamide. Excellent. And even my clients who have oily skin love the niacinamide. The pink one's great. Okay. Also grippy, sticky, tacky, grippy. This is a little tacky still. So I think this is tacky, grippy, but it's got this beautiful, look at this. It's got this beautiful glow, and I just did it right through here where I have pores. Love this. Now, let me give you a quick tip. If you like e.l.f. Cosmetics, I highly recommend, well, Ulta's the easiest, I think, because you can return anything you don't like. But I like to shop directly from e.l.f. Cosmetics. And when you do, you get great things like this. Like this is for Beauty Squad members only, and you scan the QR code, you get 25% off e.l.f. skin products. I just love being an e.l.f. Cosmetic member. When new things come out, like the bronzy drops, you have first access to all of that before it comes to Ulta. But the nice thing about Ulta is most of us have one real close to us and they accept returns. It's kind of a pain when you receive e.l.f. in the mail. You can also get e.l.f. on Amazon, but again, they don't always have the new releases. So I got this the first day it launched and I love it. I really, really love it. Let me tell you the first miss for me. I don't understand the whole bronzing drop trend. If you love bronzing drops, please let us all know in comments why you love them, what your age is, but you can add this. Now, if I were maybe wanting just, and maybe I'll do another video, I'll do e.l.f. Summer coming up, but I could totally use this together and this would be quite nice, okay? Or I could add this to any of my SPFs. But the thing I don't like about tanning drops is I work so hard to reverse all the sun damage I did in the 70s and 80s and even 90s. Do you see sunspots? I work so hard. I do professional at-home peels. I do green light and red light masks. I've done procedures. You name it. I've got great skincare. I do everything I can. And the minute you put a bronzing drop on your face, all the spots get darker too. And I started noticing this a couple summers ago when I would self-tan my body and my face so it all matched. Pretty, right? Really pretty. But I promise you, when this is on the face or if I self-tan my face, all of my sunspots and freckles stand out. I don't want that. I work way too hard. So I'd rather go with a slightly deeper makeup and bronze myself really well and add some fun blush for color than make my sunspots come out. But this is a beautiful bronzing drop. It's beautiful. I just don't like bronzing drops. So this is a miss for me. This is rose gold. It's their lighter color. It's more for light to medium skin. You could see that being maybe really beautiful on vacation, or if you wanted to put a little bit on your décolleté. Pretty. It's just a miss for me because I just don't like bronzing drops and I don't like self-tanner for the face, okay? That's just a me problem. Their bronzing drops are really nice and a lot of people love them, especially the younger audience, okay? I'm going to start with complexion. Oh, and also I have their brow pencils on. I tried this for the first time in January. I think they're like $5. I've changed my hair color, so I'm a little bit more auburn. So I bought their auburn pencil and I bought their natural brown pencil. I use both of them and I really like it. Now I like a little of my skin to show through, so I definitely brush them a lot with this end. And the e.l.f. brow gel it's fine. It's okay. I don't have it anymore. It's like $3. It's great if you just have a normal brow and you want to brush them up, but I really like my brows to brush up and stay up, and so I do have on a different brand. So anyway, I really like these. They go on super easy, but you're not going to get those little tiny hairs. This is more just to kind of lay in some color, lay in some shape. You can see that one's auburn, that's natural brown. I really, really like these. And when you put them on, you can see a couple little crumbles. They sometimes maybe don't lay as flat as like a higher end. I actually prefer a micro pencil because I like to go in and draw like little teeny tiny hairs, especially right here and here and the tail. I like to draw a little, but these pencils tend to only last like a month, and these last a long time. So I really do like these. I really do. They go on my hit list because I really like them. This is a miss. I just don't like bronzing drops. Okay, so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna start with complexion, and I'm going to do the Light 210, the CC cream, but this can be a lot of coverage, and I don't want a lot of coverage, so I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one pump on the hand, which is probably enough for my whole face. I did this in January. If you wanna go back and watch that video is doing really well, because I think in January we were all broke as a joke, right? And then I'm gonna do a little bit of this glowy, and then I'm gonna do a little bit, I love this Halo Glow. Now, I said in my video in January, I was a Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter fan. I still am, I love it, but I like this. I didn't like it when it first came out. They launched like 4 colors and I didn't like the shades, and now they've launched more shades and I really like it. And this is shade, I don't know. Oh, let's see. Shade 1 Fair. Shade 1 Fair. And I'm gonna put all 3 on my hand. So there it is right there. Pretty, 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 pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to take a brush. I don't have a e.l.f. brush, but I'm gonna take it and watch how I'm really getting it into the brush. This is a Katie Jane Hughes technique called priming the brush. And we're gonna go throughout the center of the face. And then what's left over, taking to the outskirts of the face, definitely getting my temples, because I don't know about you, I'm hollowing out and all those veins are showing. I don't go into my eye area because I'm gonna use a concealer, and e.l.f. has a color corrector and I've never used it, so that I'm gonna use for the first time. And I've never done this technique. I just got this idea, like I absolutely love all 3 of these products, rather than layering on mature skin, because the more layers we put on, the more texture it can show. Why not just combine them all, put them all in one layer? And because it's all so incredibly affordable, thank you e.l.f. for affordable, beautiful makeup, because it's so affordable, you can just put them all together and get one layer. And then I like to go in with a nice damp blender. I think e.l.f. makes a blender. I don't have it, so I'm using this one by Cami Wynn, because it's probably my favorite blender in the world. It's only $6. I can put the link to this. I get these at the Makeup Altar in Nashville. My friend Melanie Mills owns it, so I can always direct you to buy it from her. But these are $6. And I like it because I like the flat side to kind of pat it all in, and it kind of lifts excess off, and then I'll use different parts of the sponge for different parts of the face. But this is so pretty. Now again, I like glowy, dewy makeup. I have mature, I'm 56, normal to dry skin. So let's see how this looks close up. Make sure it's blended really well. I'm gonna powder later. I'm gonna put some cream products on. Yep, looks great. It gave me nice coverage. I'm crumbling a little bit. I'm crumbling a little bit. You know what that is? SPF. SPF is always the culprit. When you put your makeup on and you see some crumbling, it's usually SPF. I just think a lot of SPFs aren't really tested under makeup, or they aren't honest enough with their testing, because I cannot believe how many SPFs crumble on the skin, and then you've done all this beautiful work and you're crumbly. By the way, I'm addicted to Diet Dr. Pepper if you're new here. Okay. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful. Looks nice and even. Yeah. Crumbling. Okay, I'm gonna have to... It's not e.l.f., it's the stuff underneath it, so I know for a fact, because I've done this e.l.f. sunscreen before and it's beautiful. Plus I didn't put a lot in, you saw how little. Okay, now we just have to watch this area because this is where I get textured and I can get cakey. So that's why I cut it with the glow and the sunscreen so it wouldn't be too much coverage. But look at that. It looks like I just had a facial. Isn't that pretty? Okay, I love it. I'm gonna cut and we're gonna come back to eyes. Okay, so these are winners. You can mix them together on your hand like I did, or you can wear them separately. Beautiful. For eyes, I wanna be super easy today. And I did these fun pencils and I've never tried them before. So I'm really excited to try them. One is a copper. I love chunky pencils. I love fast and easy makeup. Tell me in comments if you do too. I also love putting product on my lower eyelid. Yes, that is a lower eyelid because we are covering some of the discoloration we get. And so we don't have to put concealer under there. We're covering our discoloration with a really pretty pencil or eyeshadow. See? I love that look. You might not love it, but I love it. I love to color my discoloration with a chunky pencil or an eyeshadow. I really love that. These are really nice. I'm actually surprised at how easy they are to draw on. And I'm just gonna pat it with my finger. It's pretty. It has this tiniest little microscopic sparkle in it. So if you don't like sparkle, you won't like these, but they do come in different colors. I like a little sparkle. Even if it's like a day where I'm in a t-shirt and running errands, I like a little sparkle. So can you see that? And then this color here, ooh, this color here is pretty. It's like a silver taupe, and it does not seem to have sparkle in it. So they don't all have sparkle. They don't, but I like that a lot. I like that a lot. And then for years, I've talked about the No Budge eyeliner. I love it because for me, it really stays up on my waterline. Now, if you are the type of person who comes to me and says, Michelle, I've tried every pencil in the world on my waterline, nothing stays, then this won't either. But this No Budge eyeliner is $3 and I wiggle it in between all the lashes. Comes in dark brown or black. I usually like black because it's a soft black. It's not gonna give you like grunge eyes. But do you see how my lash line really popped out when I put that on my waterline? I'm not going on my lower waterline. And then I might do a little bit in the outer corner, a little bit. And then I'm also trying their viral tubing mascara today. I tried their mascara. Let's see, where is it? Oh, I don't know, but I have their other mascara and it's nice. I think it's called the Lash and Roll, but now I have their tubing mascara that went viral and we'll see how we like it today. Okay, so there we go. That is the No Budge liner, $3. You cannot beat it. I don't know where the lid is, so we'll have to figure that out another time. Okay, and then I'll just kind of like tap my finger so that it's not too dark. Yeah. Love it. Now, real quick, I'm gonna take their putty bronzer. I have luminizing ones, which are great if you have lighter skin. Where is my favorite? This one's great if you have cool complexion, if you're more like rosy skin or really, really fair, but you kind of want a bronzer, something that's like a bronzer and contour in one. Do you see how this has like a nice, almost gray cast to it? This is a great bronzer for fair skin. And this one is called, here it is. This one is called Feeling Shady. Feeling Shady. But it's part of the putty bronzer. Okay, this is the one I think I like. I think I like this one. No. This one. It's hard to read these. That's what I hate about drugstore packaging. This one is called Day Trip. Okay? We're gonna do some Day Trip. And I'm going to, now I think I have an e.l.f. brush somewhere that I really like. But I love these putty bronzers. Now, for those of you who don't like a cream bronzer, they just came out with brand new powder bronzers that have primer built in it. Now, I have one of their primer infused blushes, which is really nice. It's a powder blush, but they came out with these in bronzers and they're sold out, like, of all the top colors, the more popular shades, they're sold out. So I'll get one eventually when they come back in stock. You can also get on their wait list and they'll let you know. They'll email you when they're back in stock. But that's another thing that I'm impressed with, because not everyone wants a cream bronzer. Some people just really prefer powder, and I get it. I really get it. Okay. See how we're just doing the top of the forehead. The outer cheeks. Again, this is just your everyday makeup. I'm not going for anything super special, but it'll still be super pretty. I do like a little bronzer on the nose. And then guess what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a little bit of this bronzer into my eyes because I want a little bit more depth. See, just a little bit more depth, just a little bit more. Love that eye pencil though. And I'm looking close up. This is a magnification mirror, and that eye pencil, and I realize I only put it on minutes ago, but that eye pencil is not creasing or gathering into any of my lines in my eyelid. Now, I don't mind a little creasing. I think it's part of the look of cream makeup, and only people that get super close up would even notice it. We notice our own flaws and creasing more than anyone else. But I love how that looks. Gave me a little bit more dimension on the eyes, and I love that. And then I like to do a little bit of bronzer under here and down the neck just to kind of blend it. My neck's real light. Okay, we love that. We love that. Okay, now we're gonna use their lash extender. It's their tubing mascara. I've never used it. Here we go. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I'm a tubing mascara person. I think it's because I moved from 44 years of dry heat from California to the Southeast, North Carolina. Now I'm in Nashville. So humid summers, I don't want smudgy mascara. I don't want mascara flakes all under the eye. That's embarrassing, especially as a pro makeup artist. It's embarrassing. So that's why I love tubing mascara. I absolutely love it. You have to remove it with warm water. Cleanser will not take it off. It's warm water removal, but that also means you don't need a super, you don't need an eye makeup remover. And I'm lazy. I like to do it all in one step. That's beautiful. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. Love it. I'll tell you what, I'm burning up. I don't know if I need to put my new estradiol patch on today instead of tonight. It's not even that hot out, but I am burning up. I did work out. It was leg day. I worked really hard. I pulverized my legs. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get on and off a toilet without assistance from my husband, but maybe that's why I'm running so hot today. But I'm burning up, like burning up. Okay, this is stunning. I'm a huge, huge, huge tubing mascara fan. If you've never tried a tubing mascara, e.l.f. would be a good one to try because the cost is so incredibly affordable. I have tubing mascaras from other companies, and hold on, I got a little mascara up here. That's great. I'm not gonna do lower lashes yet, and I might not do them at all. Sometimes I skip lower lashes. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I bought their color corrector because I didn't even know they had a color corrector. This is Peach. I have it on this eye, so I'm gonna put it on this eye for you. I don't know that I love it. I don't think I love it, but I'm gonna really get it in that brush and then watch. See how I have blue, purple here? That's what Peach is for. It's to color correct the blue, purple. And I think maybe what I don't like about this is I don't feel like it's actually canceling the blue purple, but I'm also just seeing a ton of peach. It looks good on camera, doesn't it? But here I just see peach. I don't know. I can't say that this is a miss, but I don't think it's a hit. I don't think I love it. But I am gonna try the Camo Hydrating Concealer. Now I've tried this before and I did not like it. I did not like it. I did a whole series on TikTok last September of, you know, really popular concealers versus House Labs. And every day I did a different concealer with House Labs on one eye and this, you know, just a different one on the other eye. And I did try this e.l.f. and I did not like it. I'm gonna go a little bit right out here. It's not bad. That's not bad. Now my eye was super, super well prepped. I have a super luminous, hydrating under eye. But like this has only been on a couple minutes and I'm already seeing it. I'm already seeing it in all my fine lines. Like I see it. Does that make sense? But then I've also got the peach under it. So anytime you double layer something under a mature eye, you're just asking for more texture. You're asking for more crepiness. It's pretty on camera though, but I do close-up makeup. I want you and I to look good close up. I want people to see just pretty skin and not makeup. You never want, you know, I mean, sometimes it's nice to hear, oh, your makeup looks so pretty, but you really want to hear, oh my gosh, your skin looks so good. What are you using? You know, that's really what we want to hear, that we have nice skin. I don't know. I'm gonna let you know by the end of the video, which is very soon because we're almost done. Okay, let's go into this. I bought this new little blush. Now I tried all the camo concealers. The camo blushes I tried in January. I really like them. I bought them all at Christmas. I bought them in December. But I like this little multi-stick and I wanted to see how this would look. This is probably one of those colors I would throw on a day where I'm just doing this. But you know what? I thought, well, let's try it. Oh, I was about to look in this. Where is my mirror? Okay. Okay. So I like to do, I know I have a big apple and people always think I have cheek filler and I don't. Have zero cheek filler. These are my natural apple cheeks, okay? But not everyone has an apple. And then when you're not smiling, then if you have a cute little apple and then you're not smiling, I recognize that the blush can drop lower than you want. But if you put it up too high, then it gets in all your crinkles and it can look kind of dated and kind of Golden Girls, Donna Mills. So I like this little area right here, and it's almost like an egg shape. I just pretend like there's a little egg shape right here. And that's where I like to put my blush. And I will say this multi-stick is a really beautiful blush. There's a little bit of a luminous quality to it, but that's a beautiful blush for women who don't like to look like they're wearing blush. And let's see what this color is. This is Glistening Peach. I love it. I love that. But then over on this side, I'm gonna use another kind of a nude peach. This color is called Peach Perfect. Okay, and I wanna show you the difference. Because I think this blush has more of a payoff, but again, it might not be for everyone. Okay, I'm just gonna use this brush here. I like to do it, my hand as a palette, because if you apply it directly to the face, oh yeah, that's a lot of pigment. And then you don't want to have to like rub anything off because you just worked so hard at making your complexion beautiful. But do you see how that's just instantly more pigment in those camo blushes? So I really think I'm a big fan of the camo blushes. They're definitely a hit. I really love them. But I would say if you were just really wanting to get out of the door real quick and you just wanted to do an SPF and a cute multi-stick, this is beautiful. That's gorgeous. It's just not enough pigment for me. And they make other colors. I could have gone with a deeper color, but I think I like that a little bit more and it looks really pretty close up. Let me see. Oh yeah. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna put now a little bit of that on this side, even though I really love, in person, this side is almost prettier because it has like a real pretty pearly glow. So I almost like the multi-stick in person. It's just, I'm probably gonna have to play with some deeper colors because it's just not enough pigment. But again, if you don't like a colorful blush, it's beautiful. Like a little blush on my forehead. Okay, what do we think? Super cute, right? Loving it. Okay, let me get all this off my hand. Okay, we are almost done, and I am super loving this. This is nice too. Again, I would put this on the back of my hand and then apply it with a brush, but these are nice. But if I just want to go for strict color, these are my favorite. I also have the putty bronzers. I'm sorry, the putty blush. Putty blush, I have putty blushes and I like those too, but I like the liquid blushes more. They're copying Rare Beauty. This is adorable and so user-friendly. And then if you're an oily girl and you don't want creamy, pearly, these are wonderful. And now they come in bronzers, okay? All hits, 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 hits. I mean, I could wear this every day. Like, I could wear this every day. I feel beautiful in this. I'm gonna do lower lashes real quick. My eyes look so green right now. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that concealer in a minute. I love this. Look at that. Look at that mascara. Okay, lips, 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 real quick on the lips. I'm gonna do, I love their liners. Their liners are $2. They're called Gel, I think Cream Glide. And I love them. I bought every color they have. They're not super long wearing. I mean, they're $2, so they're not gonna have massive pigment. But what I like about them is they're easy to use. They're super pretty on. But this is what I wanted to get, their lip plumps, because Pout Clout. This is what I wanted because they're copying Tarte. And you pump it up. Okay, I've never used one of these. I never used Tarte's. Okay, instantly, yes. Ooh, this feels like a gloss and balm in one. Yeah, that's an instant yes for me. Love it. The colors I got in these, I got, look, am I boring? I always do nudes. I'm so boring. The one I'm wearing is Toasted, and then the lighter one is just Peachy. You can see right there. It almost looks like a concealer. Probably requires a heavier liner, but yeah, instantly yes for this. Okay. Oh, you know what? I ordered an e.l.f. setting spray and it didn't arrive. It didn't come with all my e.l.f. stuff. So I bet it was back ordered, or maybe it was coming from a third party seller on, because some of this, most of this I had, some of it I did have to order it on Amazon. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna do the tiniest bit of their high def powder, which I really like, but it's messy. Look how messy this is. It's messy. But again, you know, you're not paying for packaging, you're paying per product, and the packaging is just super cheap. And then I love, when I'm wearing cream products, I love putting powder on the side of my face so my hair doesn't stick to me. I cannot stand that feeling of hair sticking to me. I love this. You cannot tell me this doesn't look like Lancome, Chanel, Rare Beauty. I mean, this is so pretty. What do we think? So pretty. Okay, lastly, let's talk about the concealer. I think the concealer is just a no for me. This is the second time I've tried it, but I prepped a different way. I used a really expensive pearly eye cream by Shiseido, and it doesn't look terrible, but I don't love it. I don't love it. I would love to know if you love it though. Let me know if it works for you. I think concealer is one of those things that I think mature women should splurge on, and I love French Face by Maxine's Revenge. I love Dior Forever concealer. It's so beautiful. I love House Labs, and I love Milk Makeup. So those are the four I really, really love. I think it's worth splurging a little bit. I don't love this. I think this was $5 or $6. I just don't love it. And I took it around my nose, and now I can see it settling into pores. And like the whole point of wearing that juicy primer is so that it does not settle into pores. So it's not terrible. I'll wear it for the day. I'm not going to take it off and put something else on. I'm just running errands. And yes, I have to do my roots. Y'all warned me. Red is going to be expensive. Red is going to be a lot of maintenance. Red fades. You're going to have to touch up the roots all the time. Yeah, you're right. 100%. And I knew that. I knew that going into it, but thank goodness I work with a hair color company that guides me on what my root color is, and I can do my roots every 3 weeks, but this is 4 weeks because I got lazy and I had to go out of town. Okay, that's it. I love it. You cannot tell me this does not look as pretty as any other brand on the planet. e.l.f., we love you, e.l.f. We love you. Another thing is this little dew stick. It's Daily Dew Stick. You can always take, I wouldn't apply it straight to the skin, but you could always take a little bit. Almost feels like a chapstick or a balm. And I bet we could go under the eye with it. That might even look better. I don't know. I can't tell. I just don't love their concealer, but that's okay because I love almost the entire line. I just love everything. I will be back with e.l.f. Summer. Let's do a whole summer look when we don't want to wear makeup, but we want to get out the door and look cute. I'll do a whole e.l.f. Summer, but I hope you've enjoyed this. Money is tight. I love my Bougie on a Budget series because we all want to look cute, but if we can do it for less, why wouldn't we, right? Why wouldn't we? Thank you, e.l.f. Thank you for making beautiful products for an affordable price. If you loved this video, will you subscribe? You can always click the notification bell, or just know that I'm here every single Saturday. I do my best to get to everyone's comments the first 2 to 3 days, and then I just get so busy. I film 6 days a week, and then I have to move on to the next YouTube, and I'm doing TikToks, and I'm doing Instagram, and I'm doing all of my Saint emails and my Saint color matches, and so there's only so many days that I can respond to you. So if you like commenting, if you like sharing testimonies, if you like interacting with community or interacting with me, try to do it in the first 2 to 3 days after I post a YouTube video, because that's when I'm really active on that. video, and then I'm moving on to the next. So it's really hard to go back a month or two and get with people. I have too much on my plate, and most people will hire a social media person to do all the commenting for them, but then I don't get to know you, and that's really important to me. This is the Look Good Close-Up Club. I love y'all, and I want to personally know you guys, and I can't do that if I'm paying someone to comment for me. So I do my best. I love you. God loves you. I will see you next week. I might be doing a Monday beauty review coming up just because I've received so much PR, and we can talk about those hits and misses too. Bye for now.